I've been an RN for 44 years. I have 7 children and 15 grandkids, which are the best. Those are my little loves.
Oh,
I spent most of my life unwell, even before I realized I was unwell. Sometimes when you're unwell for so long, you don't realize it. Um, a lot of it was autoimmune. Then I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism and then with Hashimoto's.
mm.
Um,
And Hashimoto's is the autoimmune version of
of
hypothyroid.
thyroid,
Yep.
yes. And so, and all the things that went with it. So, I tried very faithfully a lot of supplements, a lot of supplements, and a special diet. And looking back, I felt like that. I felt a little better then, not realizing maybe it was like 2%, because after I started patching, 4 months into it, I knew my thyroid was working. I could tell myself. Had the labs drawn, and my doctor called me personally. Miss Pearson, you've got to cut way back because your thyroid's working again.
Cut back on your medication.
Yes, I had to cut
Okay.
back on my, and I was on the real deal. I was on the real thyroid hormone. And
Okay. Okay. Good.
here's no 65-year-old. I was a very happy person. And I continued. I'm just going to interject now. I started out with X39 and Eon, and I'll back up a little bit. One of the first things I noticed was no laughing, but I was never able to breathe through my nose, and I did not have
Really?
deviated septum. Okay.
Wow.
So, and people would say, oh, you don't, don't breathe through your mouth at night. I'm thinking, that's not happening. I can't breathe then.
Yeah.
So about the first week, I was at my daughter's and we were both patching and we'd ask every day, did you feel anything? Did you feel anything? No, no. And then I was like to my daughter, is this what air feels like up here?
Oh my gosh.
That was my first thing. And that was inflammation.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. How long had you gone with not being able to breathe through your nose? Do you have any idea?
I don't remember ever being able to my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, I know. So when I say this has changed my life, I am not just saying this. It has
Yeah.
changed my life. So, the thyroid was healing, and I didn't start Alavita right away, but then I heard it helped with skin, and so I thought, well, I was starting to have that 60-year-old neck going down, and so I thought, well, I'll put it right on my neck. Well, what's in our neck? Our thyroid. So I
Yep.
had it right on there.
Yeah.
Um, so that was a thing. When I had COVID, it settled in my knees. They announced,
Mhm.
old
Yep.
people would have problems in their joints. I didn't think they meant 60-year-olds, but anyway, I became the person who parked close to the door, went in, came out, didn't take the walks because I couldn't handle it. And
Yeah.
I remember coming down my daughter's stairway and running back up the stairway and thinking, oh my word, I just did that like a 14-year-old. It just kind of like sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
The 7th month, before this, I had a torn rotator cuff I was supposed to have surgery for, but elected to not. And I could not lift my arm more than a 35-degree angle.
Mm.
There's a problem because I didn't think,
You're a nurse.
I'm like, oh my word, I can't take my own top off. This is a problem. And then the grandkids, trying to. So about the 7th month, and you don't test it because then your shoulder becomes frozen because it's trying to protect it. So you don't
Yeah.
test it because then it'll bring you to your knees. Well, I just thought I would test it, and I went, oh my word. So I'm like flailing around in the living room, showing my husband and my daughter. So those were just a couple things. The restorative sleep, the energy that has continued to improve. I've been on patches for 2.5 years. I love the energy, the brain fog. I'm pretty sure my children wish they didn't have a mother that had brain fog, but it's that lifted. Even my husband was like, wow, for himself too. You know, you don't lose your words and you can keep your train of thought and you don't misplace things. And if you do, you find it immediately. It's not like this big search. So, I'm just so thankful. I cannot say how thankful I am.
Thank you for watching. And to learn more about this amazing technology, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.